Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back my fellow collectors, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the X-Men Apocalypse Build-A-Figure X-Men Wave. So I know there is a ton of reviews on these figures right here, but instead of me doing reviews on each and every one of them, I like to do an overview on each figure, and I like to rank them from my least favorite to my favorite figure out of the wave, just because I also like to hear other people's opinions, because I know not everyone's going to be the same. So I like to see what other people like and what other people don't like. So just to note real quick, I am working on getting a diorama for pictures and for display for review purposes. So please bear with me. I have like a makeshift background right now from the Jay and Silent Bob Diamond Select figures. So it actually doesn't look too bad. So hopefully this takes a little bit getting used to, and maybe this will be my review station until I get the diorama in. All right, so I'm just gonna show you guys real quick one by one each figure and what it comes with, and then we'll get into building the Apocalypse. So as you can see right here, the Wolverine, the number 1 in the wave, he comes with the tendrils for Apocalypse. Magneto comes with the right arm of Apocalypse. Gladiator comes with the head of Apocalypse. Sabretooth comes with Apocalypse's left arm. Storm comes with the body. Multiple Man comes with the right leg. And last but not least, the Psylocke comes with the left leg of Apocalypse. And one thing to note real quick, this sword does not actually come with Psylocke. This is the Deadpool sword from the Juggernaut wave. I decided to go ahead and switch it and leave her effect on there because I think it looks nicer. I know she, like, you know, she can manifest like swords and stuff, and like her bolts like right here from her mutant powers, but I like how this looks also, because I know she uses a real sword too sometimes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this bad boy built. Here is the Thanos. I know this is the Walmart exclusive one, but it's essentially just a repaint of the Build-A-Figure one. So, and this is the only one I got. I don't have the Build-A-Figure one, so I'm counting him as my Build-A-Figure. So here's how he stands next to Thanos. Here's how he looks next to the Cole Obsidian, and you can see that the Cole Obsidian is much, much taller. And here he is next to my current favorite Build-A-Figure in my collection, the Unstoppable Juggernaut. But moving on to the Apocalypse, let's show you real quick. I know I'm not going to go too much into articulation, but, you know, he is such a beast of a Build-A-Figure. He is honestly, like, the detail is amazing. Like, the coloring is nice. The sculpt work is really good. I love his abs. I originally thought this was like his body was a reuse from the Thanos, but then upon closer inspection, it is obviously not. And then, you know, the thing I don't really like, he does have like nice shoulders, but this thing like hinders it, or shoulders, sorry, elbows. This thing kind of hinders it, so he doesn't really move. He can't really bend it all that well. I think you could take it out though. I just realized that it's kind of soft, or I think it's movable. So let me see if I can take it out later on. But I love how his shoulder pads are attached to his body and not to his arms, so he can move it around freely. Has a little, you know, typical bicep rotation. Ab crunch, very, very nice. He can go far, very back. He can go forward very nicely. You know, has waist swivel. It kind of hinders it because of his belt, but not too much. Has thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Doesn't have any boot swivel, but then he does have the standard Marvel Legends articulation. And like I said before, for $20 figures, I said it in my Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars video. The reason why I don't collect that line anymore is because it is $20. It is cheap, but the articulation is not well at all. As much as I love Dragon Ball, I personally think the Marvel Legends for $20 figure lines is like the gold standard when it comes to articulation. You know, not every figure is going to be like very well articulated, but you know, overall for the most part, It's like you can't go wrong with a Marvel Legends standard articulation. Even like the substandard ones are still better than a lot of figures that are out there right now. Um, I know I know people like disagree with it or agree with it depending on who you ask. How they wish this was a little bit better, how the old one was better. But as a newer collector and as just a fan in general, this thing is absolutely amazing. I give it at like a very, very solid 9 out of 10. The reason why I don't give it a 10 out of 10 is possibly because I wish he could have had a little extra hands or like accessories, because I know he can like shapeshift in the comics. So like maybe like the Warlock build a figure from like the with the Colossus with the Cyclops, like that build a figure I know comes with like extra hands, and like Sandman comes with extra hands. You know, I would have liked him to have extra hands at least, even if it's like his standard hands, like instead of a closed fist it's like relax or something. But yeah, overall this is without a doubt my favorite wave of the year. I say that I know I don't have the other waves yet, but the only wave I'm looking forward to later on down the line is the Sauron Build-A-Figure wave, because I want the Tiger Stripe X-23 and the Lady Deadpool. And then I actually had that whole wave pre-ordered, but then I canceled it because I realized I don't need all the figures in there. So this is just what I'm basing it off of. All right, so now is the time where I rank this wave from worst to best. But like I said, this is the best wave of the year, in my opinion. You know, I know other people have different opinions. So I'm just going to do this real quick, running down the line as to which figure I like the least and which figure I love the most. So this is going to be the bottom 3, unfortunately, out of the 7. And the only reason why is because, 1, I don't know much about the character, and 2, just the top 4 in this wave are some of my actual favorite Marvel Legends period that I have in my collection. So coming in at number 7 is going to be the Gladiator, and the only reason why he is number 7 is because obviously he has no other accessories other than the Build-A-Figure piece, which kind of sucks. I guess you can count the cape too if you wanted, but yeah, he doesn't really have any other accessories. And I know there is a SDCC exclusive, and I'm not one, I don't care too much for exclusives unless it's something that I really, 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 really want. But in terms of like the Gladiator, I know there's an SDCC exclusive that other people are searching for like way more than this one. I'm okay with this one. I'm totally happy with this. I'm definitely happy to have him, but I don't know much about his character, so he unfortunately has to come in at number 7. So number 6, I know people are gonna be like, no, why, they like this guy better, or so and so and so, but it's going to be Multiple Man at number 6. And the reason why is because, like I said, I don't know much about this character, and I do love his body mold. I love his sculpt. I love the fact that, I don't know if this can come off, actually never tried it, but you know, I don't know much about this character. And yeah, other than that, I know people are gonna like want to army build him and like want to have him obviously in their collection, and I am grateful to have him in my collection too. But yeah, he's just a character I'm not too familiar with, so he is gonna be at the bottom, unfortunately. And then coming in at number 5, the to round out the bottom 3 is going to be Storm. Only reason why Storm is in the bottom is solely because I have the other 4 like highly put in, like adamantly in my top 4. I thought I wasn't gonna like this Storm at first. I know because a lot of people wanted her her classic like white or black costume from the Jim Lee, but honestly, she is a lot nicer in person. Like she is very, very solid, like a very solid figure. So, and she does come with the nice like little thunder accessory pieces. Magneto comes with a purple one. So yeah, she unfortunately has to round out the bottom 3. Coming in at number 4 is going to be the Sabretooth. And like I said, this is my personal opinion. This is what I like and what I want more so in my collection. But don't get me wrong, this figure is absolutely stunning. And although he does not come with any accessories like the Gladiator, this is like a very, very good representation of the Jim Lee style Sabretooth. And yeah, this figure is absolutely stunning. I know some people are complaining that his mouth has like quality control issues, but it's so minor. I don't understand why people are getting mad or complaining. I know obviously, you don't want your figures to be cracked or damaged or anything like that, but to me, at least minor issues like that, unless you plan on selling them, then yeah, for the mint inbox collectors and like the people who sell figures. But this dude is staying in my collection forever. I'm never getting rid of him. So I'm happy and I'm very blessed to have at least one, because I know he's kind of hard to get right now. So yeah, unfortunately, if this guy was in any other wave, to me, obviously it's going to be depending on the wave. I think he would be top 3 easy. Like, he's so nice. Like, his body sculpt is different from a lot of people. Has the different accents, like his hand for the claws, like these little spikes, and then he has his like cowl or whatever fur piece that can detach. And then his face looks really nice. Like, he has like, his paint is really clean. Like, he has a lot of qualities that make it pretty good. So like, unfortunately, the other 3 in the wave are personal favorites of mine. So yeah, this one is going to be, unfortunately, number 4. Coming in at number 3 is going to be the Psylocke. And the reason why is because I love Psylocke as a character. I like Psylocke ever since the Marvel vs. Capcom like video games on the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. Yeah, like she's always been a character that's intrigued me. I love her powers. I love like everything, or yeah, pretty much everything about her. I love that Olivia Munn played her in the Apocalypse movie. But yeah, like this one was one of the more sought after figures in the wave for me. Definitely, I knew as soon as this wave came out that she was definitely in the top 3. I didn't care about the articulation. I just love the fact that we got a good updated Psylocke. And she definitely looks a lot better in person than in some of the pictures. I know there's a purple hair variant in a darker costume, but like I said, for the like, those are like probably only for like the resellers and the mint inbox collectors, and like the rarity, I guess, of like people who really care about that kind of stuff. I personally don't. I just love the fact that I have one, and I'm totally happy with it, and I'm fine with it. So number 3 is going to be the Psylocke. And here it is down to the top 2. Which one is going to be my number 1 and which one is going to be my number 2? I know a lot of people have this dude already considered at number 1, but unfortunately, I guess not unfortunately, but this is just my personal preferences, just because I feel like this figure is slightly edging it out as number 1. So number 2 is going to be the Tiger Stripe Wolverine. Yes, the Tiger Stripe Wolverine is my number 2 figure. Let me just leave him back there. The reason why he's my number 2 figure, the only reason probably why he's my number 2 figure, is because I didn't expect to like the Magneto as much as I did. I am absolutely in love with this thing. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, he is number 1 to a lot of people. He is probably going to be like one of the more sought after figures in this wave. That's why I think he comes 2 per case. And then he is definitively, in my personal opinion, the best Marvel Legends Wolverine that we have to date. I know people complain about like his little like ears thing, like not being too far out and being it too close to his head. Some issues, but I mean, come on, like in the comics, like even in like the TV series and like animations and like overall, like this thing does not look like this 100% of the time. And like sometimes it flares out more, sometimes it goes in a little bit. It all depends on the artist, the illustrator, and just how that panel comes out that day. So if you guys are just like nitpicky about that stuff, it's really minor. I know people say that it's minor, and people like don't really like, they're like, yeah, it's minor, but whatever, good on you. But for some reason there are people who complain to no ends that like, oh yeah, we need, like, this isn't the best one because of this and because of that. This is the best Marvel Legends Wolverine that I think that we have. So no complaints here. Yeah, like I said, the only reason why he is number 2 is because I like that Magneto a lot. So let me put this guy away. He is definitely top contender for, yeah, probably top 10 favorite figures of this year. So number 2. And now to number 1, the bad boy Magneto, Eric. So yeah, I've never seen like this type of like effects Magneto's used, but it works. It shows off like the magnetism somewhat. And then I love the fact that he has 2 sets of hands, like the purple hands. Whoops. The purple hands, as you can see right there. And then he has an unhelmeted head, and then his cape. One thing, I'm not 100% sure if it's just like mine and like the quality and they forgot to take it out, or if it's really like this. As you can see, like the peg that goes into his back has like the 2 pieces on the side, and I guess it can work because it's at an angle, so when you plug it into his back it stays like this, but then it doesn't like stay in. It doesn't like to stay in and secure all the way. It's always loose like a lot of the time. That's probably gonna be my only complaint. But yeah, a lot of people probably don't like this figure because it's not the classic colors. And we have other figures that are the classic Magneto colors, like the red and purple. So like his classic costume. So if you guys don't like this one, go get that one. But yeah, I'm super happy to like him. There's some quality control issues like his helmet, like there's like some paint chipping here and there, but that doesn't stop me from loving this figure any less. I love the fact, yeah, he comes with a good amount of accessories. His body just looks dope. His helmet looks crazy good. I love his cape. Yeah, I just love everything about him, down to his boots. His the articulation is solid, standard Marvel articulation. So yeah, like he is my number 1 out of this wave. All right, so there you guys have it. This is my overview and ranking system of the Marvel Legends Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave. If you guys like what I'm doing, if you guys support me, please consider subscribing. Please like the video. Please consider sharing it. Yeah, just support the channel any way you can. Like I said, this video is my personal opinion. It's not going to be a end-all be-all tier list of the figures. This is just what I love and what I enjoy. If you guys have a different list of top 7 or the ranking system, please let me know. I would love to have like conversations and yeah, just like camaraderie, like back and forth with you guys. I had some of my past videos, I've had people like comment and direct message me saying that like, oh yeah, I agree with you, but so and so. And then some people like, yeah, this is cool, I like it. See, like that's the kind of conversations I love having. If you guys are just gonna be like, no, this is stupid, you're stupid, then it's whatever, go ahead if you want. But intelligent conversations, I really appreciate it, and I love the fact that I can have conversations with you guys without personal vendettas getting in the way. So other than that, thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for all your support, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.